Welcome to see how to change Toyota Corolla VVT-i engine's coolant liquid. And what you need to do first is that you open this coolant cap in here. This is radiator cap, and there you can see that there is coolant liquid. And next step is to open two coolant drain caps, and there is two drain taps, and first is very down in their radiator, and it's just in there, like very near this down area, and you might see in there it's very low, and I will show that where it is. It is just in here. There is this tap, and we need to open that tap, and there is this white tap what I am planning to now open, and in here this is the tap over here, and I start to open it right away, and now it's a little bit open and it moves in that way. And in my radiator there is this now only water because it's summertime, but normally here must be liquid what is antifreeze liquid, and I will show that. And if you normally you need to install also plastic cover in area that you can't drain your liquid in ground. And then I open this more, and there is liquid coming out, and radiator, and then I open this totally, and now rain is coming really fast. And this is only water because now is summertime. And here is this drain tap. It is plastic tap. And next we need to open the second tap what is behind of this motor. It is in different place. Okay, and then we are looking for the second drain tap, and it is in behind of this motor, in right in here position. Quite soon I take a little bit picture in there, and it's very near of this area, and quite soon I will look that tap more. Okay, and there we can see this drain tap 2 second, and it's just when we have motor in here, it is just over in there, and I will show that in my tool. It is just in that, this one in here, that bolt, and then we need to open it, and this is 10mm socket, and I start to open it right away, and quite soon there is also liquid coming out. The normal way, in that way I open this. Okay, and now there is fluid coming out, and this is like motor second bolt what you need also open when you renew those coolant liquid. And there is fluid coming just in here. You can see that there is this fluid coming, and then we wait so long that this fluid ends to run, and then we install new coolant liquid. Okay, and this Valvoline Smart Life is very good because you can use this very good quality antifreeze liquid even in 5 years, and this is really long time. I recommend that you change this antifreeze liquid in your coolant system every 3 years. But this is really good product, and you must remember that this is dangerous, and you couldn't put this in ground. Okay, and then here is this very important mixture table. How you mixture this antifreeze liquid. And if you live in like California, you can concentrate this so that you put this liquid 1 gallon and 2 gallons water. And if you live in Alaska, you should put actually at least this 50%, what is 1 gallon this and 1 gallon water, or 1 liter this antifreeze and 1 liter of water. But in Alaska I actually recommend that you put only this liquid 100% this one, because in Alaska there might be 50 minus Celsius in winter time. Okay, and next we have to of course close these tabs. First this radiator, this low area tab, and then this motor tab, and then we can run this. Then we can add this antifreeze coolant in here, and this is the point where we are adding this liquid. Okay, and then I set up this back and tighten these bolts and these tabs. So I have here this my antifreeze liquid. What is this one is green, and this is this resistant is something like 40 minus degree Celsius, and then I have this system in here, and next I add this liquid to this radiator in that way, and this antifreeze goes in this radiator, and after that I have of course closed those tabs, and after that we need to warm our car's motor. Now it seems that I have to little bit lift this because there is this liquid is going there, and we have to actually fill this liquid quite many times, but it takes a couple of minutes, and this is ready. So, and now this radiator is full of this coolant, this mixture, and next step is that we run our car, and we set up also our heating on, and inside heating to red, so hot than possible, because we need to run this liquid also in this heating system. Okay, and this is the next part. Okay, and next thing is to start motor, because we need to see that heater is also in maximum, and we set up also heater to maximum, and then this fan going, and now this has been set up, and then motor is running, and we go to loop motor. Okay, motor is running, and I check this radiator level, need to wait so long that the thermostat starts to generate warm, and then we can add a little bit more water. And let's wait something like 10 minutes. Okay, and now I have added this antifreeze more, and we can see that this is quite full still, and the motor is running, and it's now warm, and then we go to check that what is temperature inside, and then final check that please check that there is no any leaks. Yes, there is no any leaks in this tap, and then here are all antifreeze liquid inside, and then we check also that bolt. What is this? Okay, that bolt. Yes, and there is also no any leaks, and then everything is fine, and we can end this work. Thank you.